Hello and welcome to today's pandemic update for the United States and a touch on the rest of the world. As of today, 97% of all counties and regions in the United States are now either at a high or substantial level of transmission. That is really bad. BA.5 today makes up 65% of the cases. 17.3% is the BA.2.12.1 variant. 16.3% of the cases is the BA.4 variant. And BA.2 makes up 1.4% of the cases. Taking a look up today's case numbers. Remember, it's a weekend, so a lot of states do not report on the weekend. There will be lagged cases that get added next week. Nationally, 68,409 new cases today. That's up 17.3%. 130 new deaths added today. That's up 33.4% for the week. 276,261 tests added today. That's not many at all, and yet here we are with 68,000 cases today. That's really bad. 41,000 people are in the hospital today on the BNO count. That's up 159. ICUs are down 9. For the second day in a row, that is a decrease. 4,600 people even are in the ICU. Taking a look at the national numbers, all but 6 states are rising now. The biggest rises are in the east. There's also a big rise going on in Oklahoma. California is still up 26%, but that's not as fast as the rise as it was in the previous days. Pennsylvania, my state, is now up 99%, and you'll see down here, if we take a look at Texas, 14,000 cases added today, New York 7,700, and Pennsylvania, big rise, 4,000 new cases today. New Jersey, 3,700 new cases. Tennessee, 2,800 new cases. Virginia, 2,900 new cases. Missouri, they come in with their weekly number on Saturdays. Never understood why it's on a weekend. And meanwhile, we get other states that won't even report on the weekend. But here's their weekly number, 15,088 cases today. Kentucky, 2,900 new cases. Alabama, 2,500 new cases. Oklahoma, 3,700 new cases. And finally, Puerto Rico. Only 601 new cases, but keep in mind, it's the weekend. They do get lagged on the weekend. Walgreens data. Nationally, 42% positive. Let's take a look at the Northeast states, which we have been watching closely. 25.4% positive in Maine. 28.3% positive in New Hampshire. 21.5% positive in Vermont. New York State, 30.5% positive. Massachusetts has dropped slightly to 29.6% positive. Connecticut is coming in at 32.9% positive. Rhode Island, 32.4% positive. And Pennsylvania, 39.2% positive. 46.8% positive in Texas. And before we move on, I want to go back here for a second. Nationally, 57,775 total tests. That is up about 2,000 over yesterday, so that's a good thing. Now, continuing with Texas, Texas is at 31.29% positive. That is up ever so slightly over yesterday. Hospitalizations statewide are down slightly today to 3,240. If you remember, yesterday they were over 3,300. New York State positivity today is 8.6%, and statewide they did report 7,731 new cases. And again, I do think they're probably likely over 10,000 every day. All those silly at-home tests do not get counted. Taking a look at New York State hospitalizations, you will see here there was not really much of a change since the previous report. That's telling me that there was likely a big lag in the report. And if we look at overall hospital admissions, there was no update for that. So this data is clearly lagging at this point in time. HHS hospitalizations, 41,546 people in the hospital. Only 76.98% of the hospital beds are being used. I say the word only, I shouldn't. And that's because it's down slightly from yesterday. So that's a good thing. We like to see that number drop. Hopefully it continues dropping. And 5.47% of all cases, or of all people in the hospital, are for coronavirus. Again, that does not include long COVID. Taking a look at some international data. India, 15,000 new cases, almost 16,000. France, higher than yesterday, 124,000 cases. Italy, 89,000 cases. South Korea, 41,000 cases. Russia, 4,698 cases. Japan, almost 100,000 cases. Australia, 39,000 cases. Mexico, 34,000 cases. And finally, Austria, 12,000 cases added today. Taking a look at the week-over-week percentages, you will see here only up 0.6% nationally, and that's because it's the weekend. You got weekend lag, and you can clearly see that in deaths as well. It is down 2%. France down 22%, and I think France has leveled off, and they're going to start to drop now. They have completed their BA.5 wave, and next they're going to go into the BA 2.75 wave. We just have to watch when's that going to happen. I think that's going to happen sometime in August. Italy is up 5%. Japan continues to be massively up, 112%. And South Korea is up 104%. Look at this one. Peru is up 104%. The previous week they had 32,000 cases. This week they are up 67,000 cases. So they're reporting a lot of cases, and that is more than double the amount of cases from previous weeks. I don't know what variant they're on. I'm going to assume they are probably coming into the BA 2.75 variant. Alrighty, my weekly and daily reminders for you today. Continue wearing a mask like your life depends on it. Continue social distancing. Do not go to any large gatherings or weddings, functions. If you must go to a funeral, please try and social distance. Remember, we are still in massive high rates of transmission. Cases are going to continue rising in the United States right on into August. At some point, they may peak in August. I'm not going to speculate on when that's going to be, but directly following this, we are going to have the BA 2.75 wave. Hospitalizations naturally are still rising. Though the ICUs are not rising, people are still going to the hospital in regards to coronavirus. Therefore, this is still a serious disease. People are still getting long COVID. People are still dying. Remember, we're all in this together. Stay safe. We will do another one of these videos again tomorrow. Until next time, see you later. Thanks for watching, and remember, please share these videos. We need to get the message out that COVID's not over and that it is still serious. And hit like and subscribe. And if you do hit subscribe, you will be notified up top of the next time we do a video. Thanks for watching.